I will hand it over to Josh, who is going to, I think, take over the screen sharing and share some information with us about some of the engineering and hydrology impacts. All right, well, we've been hearing a lot about the engineering, hydrology, and ecological and recreational impacts, and next Jamie will share with us some of the mental health impacts. Jamie?
Yes, thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Josh. Great lead into this as well. And thanks everyone for sticking with us. We are trying to address as many issues and concerns that we have with the project, and mental health being one of them. And I mean, everyone remembers, the pandemic, and much of us took to the Parkway for, some relief and just basically, to help with the stress and just the uncertainties that we were all dealing with. And so studies have showed, or evidence suggests, that nature exposure during the pandemic was associated with less depression, anxiety, stress, and more happiness and life satisfaction. But yet the Supplemental Environmental Impact Report and statement does not take this into consideration. While we all think that this is important. So in my slides here, I'm basically going to be reading off what I put in there, but the destruction of the green space on the American River will impact the mental health of those who regularly use the river for, just like we were saying, recreational uses, walking, hiking, biking, running. There is extensive empirical literature on the association between exposure to nature and health. Nature exposure improves cognitive function, brain activity, blood pressure, mental health, physical activity, and sleep. Results from a multitude of studies provide evidence of protective effects of exposure to natural environments on mental health outcomes and cognitive function. Next slide, Carrie. These are all studies that were researched and reviewed. So maintaining a connection with nature is particularly valuable in reducing stress that accompanies urban living. Scientific studies now are confirming that regular engagement with green spaces is linked with better mental health and well-being. Natural park settings decrease anger, anxiety, and depression, and increase restoration and tranquility. And the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services states that the lack of green space is one of the most important causes of childhood obesity and the need for green places to protect children's health in becoming more recognized and apparent. Some of our key concerns, which we are also listing on our website, AmericanRiverTrees.org, is the loss of green spaces, that the trees contribute to the creation of green spaces, which have been associated with improved mental health. The presence of greenery has been linked to reduced stress levels, enhanced mood, and increased feelings of well-being. The removal of trees can lead to a loss of these beneficial green environments. Also, connection with nature. Trees provide a connection with nature, and spending time in natural environments has been shown to have positive effects on mental health. The removal of these trees may reduce opportunities for people to engage with nature, potentially leading to a disconnection that could impact mental well-being. Air and noise pollution. Trees play a role in filtering air pollutants and absorbing noise, especially for us living right by the river. Their removal can contribute to increased levels of air pollution and noise, both of which have been associated with negative effects on mental health. Poor air quality and excessive noise can also contribute to stress, anxiety, and other mental health issues. And this, I think about all of us that are working from home now. This is things that we're going to have to be dealing with for, the 2-year project and then everything after that. Trees contribute to the aesthetic value of an environment, and their removal can result in a less visually appealing landscape. Aesthetic beauty has been linked to positive emotions and mental well-being, so the loss of trees may impact people's perceptions of their surroundings. Community and social interaction. Trees often serve as gathering places and contribute to the sense of community. The removal of trees can alter the social dynamics of an area, potentially reducing opportunities for social interaction and community engagement. Social connections are important for mental health, and changes in community dynamics can have psychological implications. So all these conclusions are the benefits on the benefits of mental health through access to green spaces are supported by and cited by a number of publications that we have available if anyone is interested.